I might give the lasagna.
Can I just say, Trish, you can't go out for dinner and then tell us what we're having for dinner.
Spot on.
No, it's called organising dinner for you before I leave, you little ungrateful shit.
What? Whoa. Abuse. Abuse doesn't suit you very well.
Trish, don't talk to your kids like that.
Oh, I'm taking Trish's
Mate,
side.
you were
No.
totally included in
No,
that.
I'm taking Trish's side. Last week we got a lot of feedback. Cooper Johns, you and Trish, people don't like the beef. People aren't liking
Whose side did they take?
They took Trish's side pretty heavily too.
Well, that's because the age demographic, right?
Oh, now he's insulting our listeners.
Wow.
No.
You're
She's
about
talking
to be
about you,
crucified.
Trish. It's talking about you,
I
buddy.
would never, ever insult our listeners. And while I'm on our listeners, shout out to our listeners because guess what? We got a couple more backstage hats inbound here. Matthew and I rocking them.
They
are
actually do rock.
the brown cord backstage hats. Shout out to Knuckles.
Well done, Knuckles.
Country Trucker
Shout out
Caps.
to Moose Knuckle at Country Trucker Caps. CTC.
I didn't even know they were coming. He just sounded
I
this is like
I
a little...
texted him. I said, "What's this little thing?" And he just said, "Merry Christmas." I said, "Knuckles, it's September."
So give his brand a little mention again.
Country Truckers.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trish. I was going to say without Trish talking over the top of it. But that's
I'm sorry, I couldn't speak.
No,
Here
it's
we go
okay.
again.
But we're just trying to
know,
make it.
Trish,
We're just
they
trying to
are.
make it clear. And go, Coops.
Ready? Country Trucker Caps. Yeah, there it is.
They're excellent. They're very, very good.
Well, he did it so much better than I did.
Yeah, he did.
He did. He did not.
Yeah, I know, and pretty interesting since I was the one that taught him to speak and wipe his ass.
You didn't teach me
You
to
taught-
speak.
yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like
Yes, I did, Cooper.
Talking about teaching people to
Why they're us?
wipe their ass.
We have a new guest. Hey, can
We got
got
a new house member.
We have a new house member and / producer who's in here today. Those people that have listened to Family Potty for a long time. We used to have Gav, gorgeous Gav. He's gone on to bigger and better things. He now
Continuous call team.
continuous call team on TGB. The sky is the limit for this kid. Let me tell you right now. Fraser, he's been one of my best friends since school, otherwise known as the Razzman, Razzle Dazzle.
Is it Razzman or Razzman?
It's
Razzman.
Razzman.
Why?
he's got
Why?
a mic.
Yeah.
He's got a mic too, guys.
Why, Fraser?
My name's Fraser, so it's just the three middle letters. RAS.
Oh, Raz.
Raz.
Yeah, Raz.
I like it.
Very
As
straightforward.
opposed to Fraz or Sir.
Yes, exactly.
Or-
Yes.
Or
Oh my God, someone that might be on my wavelength. We could work very well together, Fraser.
There you go, Fraser.
check your IQ, Razzman.
There you go. You are on the same.
Fraser's actually very clever.
Yeah. What did you get in ATAR, Fraser?
Did well.
He's a university
Yeah, but-
graduate.
Don't act like you don't know. 'cause
90,
you tell
90
us.
plus, Froyo?
I did, yes.
Wow.
But
okay.
do you know what? God doesn't give you everything because, as we know, the Razzman has been thrown out of his rental property for reasons which we will not disclose. Yeah. And the reason I say he's part of the family now, he's living in our garage.
Correct.
We've got a little fold up out there with the cat out there.
Kidding me?
Not
Put
Harriet,
her
Mr.
in the
Claus. But he's out there. We've got the fold up bed, got an old wardrobe out there, and
Fridge.
yeah, $200 a week, and the only rules: no drugs, no prostitutes.
Yeah.
I'm already joking.
Yeah, already broken both.
Yes.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah.
Razzman.
But the Razzman, bit of insight into Razzman. We obviously went to school together, but he is. You're a big NRL supporter. Goes for the Gold Coast Titans.
Yes.
Oh, that makes you
Yay.
very likable.
There's a few of us out there, but you know.
Mate, I'm with you. Another thing we have in common.
Yeah.
Can you talk us through, Freyo, what exactly drew you to the Titans?
Yeah, I'm curious.
We were living in Queensland when I was younger, and then I think I was just 8 years old and heard there was a new team coming out. So
Very
that's
straightforward.
as far as it.
That's pretty much as bland.
Ever
as it
thought
could have
about abandoning that team at any point?
No.
I had a bet with a mate of mine that if AJ Brimson left the club a couple of years ago, there was a bit of rumours. If he left, then I'd leave and I'd go for Manly. But
He's stuck there for like 7 more years or something.
Yeah.
I think. So I think you.
he's under 2041, I think. So
Excellent.
Yeah, they can't palm him off. Believe me, they've tried.
And he's in. What are you doing for work at the moment? You're working because you've had a fair few jobs.
Yeah.
What are you doing now? You're a high pressure washer.
No, I pressure washing with our good mate Harry.
Yep. Shout out to Haywood.
Yeah, shout out Haywood, and then also doing a bit of painting.
Are you?
Yes.
What is in art?
No.
Oh, house. I was going to ask you. I was going to say a nice
Mate,
portrait of me and
we
Trish.
might be able to keep you around here more and more.
Yeah, well, I'm around in the garage if you need me.
Yeah, no, I was about to say. Are you handy with any timber. Or...
No, God, no.
No, because we named 2 jobs and neither of them had anything to do with carpentry.
Yeah, I know, but you know what? He's a clever boy. I reckon he'll be able to pick it up pretty quickly.
Well, Razzman, it'd be great to have you around because it's going to be good that someone else can basically play folly on Cooper's his promos he does for all these freebies. Yeah. The other day, this alarms me. The other day, he got me to play the Hopeless Fool, and I was in the background. I was in the backyard mowing. The alarming thing before that was when he said, now, Dad, have we got a mower?
Yeah.
Yeah. We've had a mower for the last almost 20 years. Just the fact that you've never seen it or touched it.
Well, shout out to another freebie I did. This is how good I am to this family, right? And I get it. Like, you know, like I'm your son, yada, yada. But the amount of promos that I've done, freebies that I've gotten, which I've then given to this household because we had no need for a mower because we've got the electronic lawnmower out the back, which has constantly kept our lawns maintained.
Only out the back, though.
Yeah, the Blade Runner.
It doesn't manage to go around the front.
And we've given him a rest for a while.
Well, Dad was calling him Ned Brockman for a bit because every day Dad would wake up and Ned, the little mower, had been just going and just trimming those hedges.
That rain the last month or so, the poor bastard was out there getting absolutely gobsmacked by that monsoon.
Well, Jack, can I just make a point there, which we should be... I don't know if our little friend there who mows, I don't know if he wants to be referred to he or she.
Oh, well, it's electronic. Yeah, I suppose
it's AI, Cobber.
AI, man.
Al.
And teach it to cook.
Did you see? I was reading this thing during the week. They've now made a robot an AI robot that plays ping pong, and they put its AI brain into a simulated world where they gave it thousands of ping pong matches where it got better, improved, learnt like different moves, and was able to predict the spin of the ball and stuff. Then they installed that brain into a robot.
Wow.
And it beat a human. But I will say, I read the article and I went, wow, this must be awesome. Went and watched the video. It was still very average.
I was going to say,
is it a physical robot, though?
It's a physical robot, yeah.
But the big thing is, who did it beat? I mean, did it beat the Taiwanese champion? Or did it just beat some fat slob at the pub?
It's not Olympic level. Like, it's pub level. Like, it's pub you know what I mean? But that's still impressive.
Well, I don't know. Do you stay up late, Cooper, in the AMs watching the Chinese ping pong?
Yeah, they're very good.
Insane.
You don't know ping pong, so you put money on the favourite in Shanghai, 3 a.m. in the morning on a Monday. It is riveting stuff.
Sounds like someone's got a problem.
Sad.
And it's not AI.
Thanks, Mum.
No.
Now, Coops, Trish, what do you got for us, man?
Okay, so I heard there's a woman that's just been sentenced to 2 years prison for causing a plane flight to New Zealand to have to abort the takeoff. Right. And return back to the terminal. Apparently she'd been drinking and was dancing in the aisle during the taxiing. When she was asked to sit down, it was alleged she became abusive. Yeah. So therefore they had to go back. She was arrested, But my question is, well, you know what? How do you think they approached her? Like, because when I heard that she was dancing in the aisles, I'm like, come on, I think we can navigate this. I think my question to you is, how would you approach that woman?
Well, at the end,
a drunk woman,
just dancing, having a good time.
Dancing. Like, at this point, she's not abusive.
Well, at the end of the day, she is a flight risk. So I'd basically, without hesitation,
Terminator?
I'd taser her.
I would think they're allowed to have tasers.
Absolutely, because one minute they're on there,
can.
next minute she could be, basically banging on the cockpit or causing dramas or harming people. Well, just taser her, get her off the plane and out of harm's way.
But they don't have tasers.
Well,
on
air
planes.
hostess and stewards, they're asked to look for suspicious behaviour. I think if someone's sitting there dancing in the aisles, I think that's suspicious behaviour.
Yeah. And they do have tasers. The marshals have
the marshals.
Tasers.
But does every flight in Australia have a marshal?
Good question.
No, it doesn't.
No.
But
do every flight have a marshal?
I don't think so, Trish. But when I used to train at the gym at Fitness First, I knew about 4 guys there that were marshals.
Okay, so
they were all mates. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. So we do have them on.
They did different routes. One guy was Australia to LA, another guy was Australia to Manila, and they get stationed onto those ones.
I believe, though, that lady, she's being like, the main offence that's under is like disobeying federal orders. I believe that's the law.
Let's give her the chair, brother.
That's what I say.
It's good enough for Ted Bundy.
See, if I was the hostie, what I'd do, if I saw like she's dancing, I'm going, oh my God, yeah, pain in the arse, yes, but let's try and manage it. And I think that bouncers and and things like that need to learn these skills too.
All right.
Don't antagonise them. Go, oh, you had a great time. Go, like, little bit, what are we dancing to? A little bit of a sing-song.
That'll
Little
go,
bit of a
yeah.
jive. And, oh, can I get you to sit down now? Let me show me your moves in your seats.
Well, in fairness,
You know?
Trish, in fairness to what you're saying, I don't disagree with what you're saying, actually,
Yeah.
because I see in certain like hostage situations when they bring the experts in, they say the experts almost try and create like a bond.
Exactly.
That's the first thing they try to do is they try to create some sort of connection
Yeah.
with them, almost like that. Is it like Stockholm syndrome where
Stockholm.
we do it with your captors?
Yeah.
They try to do it like to the people that are
Captives.
capturing people. Inception there for you. And they do it to create like that relationship, so you feel like you're like there's a bit
there's
of
a trust.
give and take, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're not 100% wrong.
Yeah.
No.
So
I just found what you're saying there, Trish, is just fanciful. At the end of the day, she could be on meth.
Yeah.
I think you don't know.
And like, if she's that intoxicated, I don't think that, like, it sounds like she was quite belligerent. She's not obeying direct orders.
Listen
And
to
at what
old
point-
rule follower over
know,
there.
look at him go.
Jesus.
Well, I've never
are
been
you?
a big drinker.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, I never disobey. When they get there, they do the orders, with the sit down and the mask. I make sure I watch that because in my mind, I think karma. The one time I don't, bloody hell, the plane will go down.
Yeah. And exactly. I'm with you. I'm the same with, like,
When I'm on Jetstar, I pray.
You know what annoys me all the time on planes? Like I saw a guy the other day, I was on a plane and she would not leave him alone until he put his phone on airplane mode because she saw it wasn't on airplane mode.
Oh, really?
I think airplane mode, respectfully, does absolutely nothing.
oh really?
I think, in
totally
my
agree.
expert opinion, that's what I think. And the same as the brace position. Two things on a plane which absolutely mean nothing, and wearing a seatbelt.
Yep.
You know,
I agree.
Seatbelt
because at the end of the
helps.
day, if the brace position, if I'm going down, they say get in the brace position, that's not saving me. There is no
it's
way that's
protecting your
saving
body.
Private Ryan. What?
It's just protecting your body.
Same thing
No,
with
Because,
heard-
like, your thrust and things.
I heard it's a conspiracy to when it breaks your neck instantly, so it's not a painful death.
Well, you know what? I don't mind that either because I would prefer a
I've heard that as well.
painless
Have you heard that as
death
well?
I have heard that as well.
as opposed to a painful death. So,
God.
yeah.
In the position,
whatever
you're-
happens.
if it was a serious, like, your arsehole would be on your nose. It'd just go straight through you.
That's what I mean.
Sorry?
The force of hit. No, he means
Force.
like the force of a plane hitting the ground. Your whole body. Like
Just
that's-
basically like a piano accordion would just go together.
There's a seat. There's one seat which they've found has had the most survivors.
Yeah, that just happened in that,
It's
was
called
it
the
India?
pilot. It's called the pilot.
No,
No,
it's like
it was
50
like 8 or...
Yeah, it's like 14A or
Yeah,
something.
it's happened
It's
just
like
recently.
it's known as the safe
Safe seat.
Yeah, yeah.
I
And I
wonder
bet you
what
that
that-
bloke wasn't doing the brace position.
I'll Google that
It's
for
funny
you.
with that brace position. I've actually caught Dad trying to do the brace position to himself down the stairs a couple of times.
Yeah.
Oh my
Shout out to
God.
Tyron Wishart.
Just on
He
you
does the
being-
brace position all the time.
following rules, Nat, and the rules and being respectful when pulled up on things. I have to say, when we first started going out, and he's still the same, whenever Matt engages with police, he refers to them as sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And
I think
which I thought was really interesting. I've never heard anyone else
I
do
think
that.
that might be a footy thing too. Like with referees, who's like your main piece of person of authority, you refer to them as sir,
Very
Or
respectful.
sir, or I've never had. Have I heard a female ref before?
I
Maybe.
have.
I think
Yeah.
And what do you call her?
you would have-
Mademoiselle or Madam?
Belinda Sharp, she would have ref one of your
Yeah.
games.
Honey attracts more bees than vinegar.
Yeah. Well, it's that habit of like the authority figure, like a coach in when you're in a footy team, a coach, assistant coach, referees. You want to lube them up. You want to
big
lube them
time.
up because they're the ones with the power.
They do have power.
They will sack you, or they will send you off and make your life a living hell on the field with penalty
Would
count.
you marry a police officer?
I would. Yeah, yeah.
Why not?
Okay. Trish, would you marry a copper?
I think that I would live in fear every day when they went to work. So I would not ideally
What
like
about
to.
the lead singer of the Village People? Would you marry him?
Which one was the lead
He
singer?
He was a police officer.
Oh, right.
Although I don't think he was a registered sheriff, but anyway, nonetheless.
Did he have a gun?
Yeah,
Did he know how to use it?
he did.
I heard he did. Yeah. He had a
Hey.
love gun.
He was a dirty dog.
Yeah.
Seat 11A.
11A. So
It's
if you
11A. It's happening 2 different doomed flights.
wow. So everybody who's listening, if you're booking a flight and they offer you to pick your own seat, 11A.
Talking about behaviour, can I just say one thing out there? I know the world's just going crazy at the moment. Poor old Reece Walsh, he buys himself a brand new toilet and, this is how you hydrate. I must say, that is something I think in this family that we would do a practical joke. And the world has gone crazy. It's not, honestly, it's stormed a teacup, a turd in an S-bend. It is
what?
And
A turd in an S-bend.
The fact that the Broncos yesterday put out a media release telling their fans that do not hydrate by drinking water out of a toilet.
Yeah.
You're going, guys, what do you think of your fans? Do they think they're the sort of people?
No, to be fair, Matt, there's a lot of ignorant people out there.
I think that had more to do
Children.
with... Yeah, but I think that's more to do with his influence.
Yes, and he has a big...
As you saw up at Newcastle last week, when they had that 7-day camp, there was 5,000 people turning up to every training session, and they say pretty much just to see Reece Walsh.
Yeah.
So if he's doing that on his story,
dude,
you can imagine... You know what it's like with trends these days on TikTok and whatnot? All it takes is one popular person to do it, and everyone's sipping out of the toilet.
I'm pretty sure... It was pretty gross. Everybody knows. Yeah, but it was a fresh toilet. What I will say to Walshy is...
It's a brand new toilet.
What I will say to Walshy is, me and the Razzman's friend, K-Pup, Curtis, shout out to K-Rod, he was a plumber back in the day. He told me that they piss in the toilet as they're installing it all the time. He said it was unused. I will guarantee there was urine in that. But when I bring the Razzman back in again, because the Razzman, Reece Walsh, eat your heart out. We were up in the Hunter Valley over the weekend, I got a couple of stories from there. But we had a little party in our Airbnb toilet where the Razzman brought a speaker in and we all had a little party in there. There was 20 of us in the bathroom.
What are you all doing in the bathroom?
It's just dancing and that. But Fraser in the bathroom is, back in the day, I don't know whether you started it or someone else started it. It was a thing called Flushies, right? So
Flushies.
Fraser would start a song and the song was ripped off the Cranberries Zombie and Razzman would go...
give it to us.
Yeah, you sing it.
I'll give it. Yeah, so it's in your head. It's in your head. Flushy, and then just.
Wait, can you sing it?
I can sing it.
Yeah, go.
Your head.
It's in your head. In your head. Flushy, she. And then you hold it.
And then what do we do?
Well, then, sorry.
dip your head.
So you'd lift. So if Razzman was doing it, he would get two of the boys to lift his legs up, putting him vertically into the toilet, so his head's in, and then one of the other boys would flush it. So as the flush would go around in a circle, his head would get washed, and then he'd come out with a fresh wash.
A zush, a new zush.
And you created this.
No, I didn't. No. I don't know where I got it from. But
Reece Walsh.
Please don't do that.
Wait,
He told you, a lot of ignorant people.
the best part, the origin of the Flushie, where the first one started, it was at one of our mates' 21st birthdays. And 6 of the boys all went in there for an hour and a half. And it was actually one of our girlfriends' birthdays. And they were all in there doing flushies for an hour. And all the girls on the other side could hear was flushy. And then the girl whose birthday it was got so angry because all the boys were in the toilet doing flushies on her birthday.
Sounds like you're doing more than flushies.
Oh, dear.
While we're on the Hunter Valley, though, can we shout out... we were up there doing a big winery tour for our mate Harry's birthday. Shout out to Sterney. So Sterney he runs a bus company up there called All Around the Vines.
Yep.
Now Sterney, they'll take you to all the wineries and whatnot. He drinks with Gaz, our pop, every Saturday.
I love it when you say our pop.
Our pop Gazza, Gary Johns, who we spoke about a lot on this. But in the group chat, so I organised it for everyone, obviously, because I knew Gaz would have a contact for us to get a bus up there. So when I sent into the group chat, I've organised this thing through Gaz's mate Sterney. And as a throwaway comment, I called him the throat goat. Just as a joke.
Sterney or Gaz?
I called Sterney the throat goat.
What does a throat goat mean?
Now,
I'm sure it has some...
It has a multitude of different meanings in the world. Depends how you interpret it. I just thought it was a funny one-liner. I thought everyone would take it as a joke. Anyway, one of our other mates, Fraser's cousin actually, Flynn. So Sterney came to say g'day to us at one stage, just see how the wine tour was going. G'day everyone.
How old's Sterney, kid?
60 something, like Gaz's age, around Gaz's age. Right. And he comes over and he goes, "Yeah, g'day boys, how you going?" And Flynn just starts going, "Sterney, the throat goat."
Did Sterney know what it meant?
He had no idea what it was talking about.
He had to have some sort of idea of the connotation.
Oh, look, I'm not sure if he did. I mean,
it's like deep throat, right?
Look,
what's that, Trish?
It's not like that.
Explain that to the listeners. Yeah, but that was an awkward one. And then afterwards, we went back to the Airbnb afterwards. Now, when we were having the toilet party and everything, we did a thing. Now, this is a thing that we used to do sometimes on Mad Monday for a costume idea. So you draw a name. So if I draw you, Matthew, and then you draw me, you have to go and buy a costume for that person. So we did that. We had 18 people on the birthday at the Airbnb. So that was our idea. When we got back to the Airbnb, everybody would have their person and surprise them with the costume.
Yeah.
Now, I had one of the boys' partners, and she put me in probably one of the worst kits that was there. I looked actually...
No.
You looked fat.
You looked... What?
No, he
He
looked
looked
ripped.
fat.
I thought he looked good.
So did I.
Oh, no.
Like, I think he's fat in general, but
Looked
like
like
that.
He didn't have a weight.
But
Looked
in
like-
that
Up
outfit,
and
he
down.
looked good.
He looked like the missile, James Magnus.
And he needed a tan
Yeah, see, I'm very pale.
in the summer.
Yeah, I was told that.
in the
today.
winter, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm very pale at the moment.
You're like a vampire.
I'm like a vampire, except I like...
So you're head to toe in like
Blue lycra.
female swimming attire.
It wasn't
Oh,
female.
is it a swimsuit?
It was female running attire, but because it was blue, it looked like. And she'd given me a swimming cap as well, so I looked like a female swimmer.
Hey, the sports bra or the sports top on you, it made your shoulders look huge.
Oh, he's got huge shoulders.
I've got a bit, yeah.
Oh.
Those I have.
We're going to be on
Swimmer
mine.
shoulders.
I've got
Yeah.
broad shoulders.
He's got
they
my
reckon.
shoulders.
I used to be really good at butterfly.
Hey,
Yeah.
Trish,
And also-
your shoulders like a brown snake.
I have got no. I'm very broad.
You're not in broad. You're not.
Well,
in,
look at this.
Trish, their
Wow.
arms. Put
You just spread your arms. Now, for listeners, she just put her arms out as. Hang on.
Hello,
She's taking her
toot
jumper
toots.
off. She just spread her arms.
arms. Razman's in the room, Trish. Okay?
Mama's getting the boobs out.
She just.
I have unusually.
Yeah, but that's not.
Yeah, but it's got nothing to do with
That's
your
got nothing to
shoulders.
do with your span. We're talking
Yeah,
about.
but it does because I'm like really broad.
That, no, I think
Oh, I
you've.
am.
Trish, you've got that just means you've got like long Yeti arms
Yeah,
that
you
get
are.
down to your knees. She just held her hands wide like that Michael Jordan poster where he's
Yeah.
got the big wingspan out.
Yeah.
Air Magna.
Eh,
I don't trust people with long arms.
yeah.
Anyway.
Who has? There's
Bit
someone.
late for you.
Heaps of the NBA players, they say
They measure 'em.
their arms hit their knees when
Yeah.
they're standing tall.
They do
literally don't know their
wingspan.
knees.
That's what they do. And same with the NFL. With catching and throwing, one of the first things they do is they do a special scan to see how if their bones have fully basically grown, so how big their hands are, if the hands going to grow anymore, all those things.
Man, could you stand up? Just put away your mic for a minute and just hang your hands down by your side
Yeah,
and see
go
where
on.
they land.
Go on.
Mine are my fingertips are almost to my knees. No, Matt's mid thigh.
Yeah, you're mid thigh.
Yeah.
But
Here.
yeah, you guys both go up. So Trish,
There you go. One, sit down because I think you're covering all the mics. The
no, that's
cameras.
fine. Yeah, you're all right.
Close to my knees.
Yeah, but Trish, you're leaning like you're pushing your left hip down so it gets further.
Oh, no, we didn't need that,
Holy
Trishy.
Look at those milky
It's
legs.
so right.
Stand tall. Yeah, you're probably
Yeah, no, she got good long arms.
Yeah, you
she
do have
does.
long arms.
Yeah, she does. Yeah.
okay.
That's
put
quite.
those arms
That's
to-
quite a scene,
Point
Trish.
proven.
Sorry, Razman.
Put those arms to good use
Hey,
occasionally.
also, talking about outfits on the weekend, Razman, I saw a look on your outfit, and I must say you were very impressive. Yeah, you looked really good.
Yeah, it was a bit of one of the boys just brought up pretty much his costume box, so I had a bit of a selection to choose from.
Lucky boy.
Could you remember what you're calling yourself?
Oh, the sexy German cop.
Yeah. He kept,
Sexy German cop.
he ran around the whole night. Now, from the time we got down there, back to the Airbnb till we finished, it would have been about 7 hours of just drinking there. Razzman, for 7 hours straight, just had a German or Austrian accent, and he was going, I am sexy German cop.
Do you know what, Razzman? On TikTok, there's things called sexy, a whole thing on German cops, Berlin police.
Well, maybe I've got a niche there.
I don't think it's the same thing. See, and Dad's only just gotten on TikTok, so he's...
Oh, you got no. He's got this guest account for AA. Some of the algorithm going off. He walked in one day and goes, "Guys, I don't know why the TikTok's just showing me girls in bikinis and dogs hanging out with their owners." And he goes, like, "What's going on? Is it broken?" And we're like, "No, mate, it's your algorithm." So
It's
you
just,
must.
I said, it's just middle-aged women dancing. Trish was like, oh, really?
Hey, also, last week we built up, Jack was going to Cats the Musical. And we wanted a review. We built it up. Jack was going to do a big review of it. He was dreading it. He decided to go only because of his partner, Jem, who loves cats, the animal and the musical.
Yeah.
How was it?
It was a tough carry. Look, I'm not going to bag the musical.
I mean, they were very
performers
talented.
Are very talented. And I must say, some of the choreography and the acrobatics, incredible,
Yes.
right? not quite my type of entertainment. I think the little girls are like on the right of me. There was a little girl that had gone with her grandparents. I think she summed it up. Every time the cats did something, how shall I say, outrageous, she would look at me and just stare at me to see what my reaction was. Like she would just look at me like I could see her to the right of me. Like when something really bizarre was happening with the cats, for instance, certain cats that were coming on stage and doing explicit things,
Really?
She would look to the right of me just to go, what is this man in his like late 20s thinking? And she would just look and get a gauge of what my reaction was. Stone face.
Explicit things.
Yeah, what sort of stuff are they doing?
Were they
like kitty litter on stage?
No, just some of the behaviours on the stage. The cat, they're very good actors. You could
they're
find
awesome.
some incredible actors.
Are they
from
real
these-
cats? Are they real cats?
No, they're people.
Okay.
Colin. But they get all the little details.
Nuances.
Yeah, they get all the little like nuances of cats. Like I'm serious. Like even the ones that aren't like on the stage. Like you look at the back and the backdrop, and they're sitting there like
Like they're in
doing little
character.
things.
Licking and-
Yeah, it freaked me out a little bit.
Can I ask,
Freaked me out a little bit.
when you say explicit things, were they licking themselves?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they were doing everything. Like they were acting like cats, Cooper. They
Each
were
other?
performers. They were actors, incredible actors. But I'm just
And
going to say,
singers.
in the dim lights and the spotlights shining everywhere, even at the audience members, I might have been freaked out a little bit.
Did they urinate and like shit in kitty
No,
litter?
they didn't. There was no kitty
Not
litter.
like our cat. No.
No.
She just shits wherever she
Now-
stands.
Can I just say what I got the greatest enjoyment was watching Jack at the start. He eased into it after a while, but the first half of the first half, I kept looking over at Jack, and his secondhand embarrassment was next level.
Yeah.
And I forgot Jack. Whenever he gets embarrassed, he lowers his head and scratches the top of his head, and he just kept doing that.
Yeah.
He couldn't look.
I had these.
It
Didn't
was
help.
cute.
Didn't help. I had these two guys. He had these two older fellas behind us, and they were fucking frothing it. They thought they were loving it, and mate, they must have been a few times. Like they knew it was coming up. What was the villain cat in the second act? What was his name?
Oh, not Griselda. She's-
McGaggerty or
Him. He's very good.
McGaggerty again.
Yeah, he was really good. His
McGuggerty or
performance.
something like
So
that.
do they speak English in that? Like they
Yes,
They
the
sing,
cats.
Cooper. They sing the entire time. I'll find it for you.
was there a
They-
song that was good?
There were
That
there were
song
some,
was good.
There were some songs that were okay.
Just quickly, when you said the first half of the first half, just say quarter of the way through.
Yeah. The first half of the first half.
That's just a tip going forward.
Oh, pedantic.
the cat McCavity. There's some cat-
McCavity.
like I'm sitting there going,
Phil
like I
McCavity.
didn't know what, and it's just
McCavity.
me.
Nah.
It's just me. I couldn't see. What did you say?
I said Phil McCavity went to school like
Phil McCavity. Yeah, he's now a doctor.
Well, the two guys behind me, I could hear this bit, and like the music went a bit like, dun-na, and I just hear the old fella go to the other guy and go, oh, it's McCavity. And I was going, what the fuck is about to happen?
Oh, that's
what?
cute.
But you know what? By the end of it, you got to
won you
appreciate it. Yeah, it won me over in the end. Like would I go again? Maybe if I have a daughter, I'll take her 100%. I will take my daughter to see
Oh, yeah.
the cavity of the
Yes,
cats.
My favorite thing ever was Gemma, Jack's partner, sent me a picture. She must have, I don't know whether she bought them or Jack bought them for himself. He bought the cat's ears and he had the cat's ears on in the concert.
Yeah. Well, I was giving my support. Okay.
yeah.
How much
Might
did
not
they
have been my
cost?
thing, but I put my best foot forward.
One thing about musicals, I do
$17.
feel awkward at the end. Even the musicals I was sick for, like Rocky Horror Picture Show,
Sick
Tina,
for?
Back to the Future, the musical, is that at
That's
the end when
coming,
they
you know.
start to do the clap, everyone gets up.
Yeah.
Oh, I always feel awkward doing that. I always feel like, oh God, should I? And then you don't, and you're sitting there, the only one sitting down.
Why is it, do they, at all musicals, they come out and bow?
Yeah, it's like the
Yeah,
final
well, it's a
act.
performance.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
like, and I will say this, and our theatre is very, like, when you talk about people that do, like, you do a little bit of acting now, Coop, for your, like, skits and whatnot.
Pretty good too.
And you are pretty good, but you reshoot a lot of stuff. If these guys are doing it on the spot,
Love.
judged by every second, and there's probably critics out there.
Well-
I did think to myself, fuck, they're good actors.
That's
Very
the
good. They were exceptional.
It's the purest form of acting,
These
the West End or Broadway. They got to do it live.
Well, I did a
live.
couple of musicals at school. So remember, I was the
Flog the music.
No,
You
were the
remember-
mouse.
I was the mouse in
Tick-tock.
Tickery.
Dickory Dock. That was kindergarten,
The
hun. I don't
mouse
think
ran
it
up
counts.
the clock. Yeah, well, I was,
I was
a
one
good
of the
performer.
jesters for Camelot that same night.
You
Yeah.
were.
Yeah, the whole school had to do a thing. that night.
I remember this guy came to my primary school, Sacred Heart which was in Mona Vale, he came to the school and picked people out
Talent
of the
scout.
audience, and we all sung a song, and we all had to hold a colour. I still remember the song, and I remember the colour I held. I was green, and the song went red and orange, yellow and green. And when it got to green, like the people who were holding each colour had just like a colour palette piece of paper.
You had to lift
and then
it.
it got red and orange, yellow and green. And then I'd hold green up.
Oh, wow, amazing.
And then kept it up. And then it goes blue and indigo, violet and me. And then my mate Mitch was down the end, and he was me, which I wanted me because that was the sickest one. Because when he said me, you point at yourself. And then it goes side by side, together we grow. Underneath my beautiful
Feel free to
rainbow.
kick in Razzman anytime you want.
It was,
You're on your own, Coops.
it was good.
You weren't at school together then.
No, we didn't know each other back then. Raz probably wouldn't have been friends with me. if they-
Lucky.
Hey, Trish, we're going to go. I don't know if people have done this. You get the Dex scan.
Dexa
We-
cover. I've told you this 3 times.
Yeah, we're
today.
doing it next
Dexa
week.
scan.
That's where you lay down. It does
Oh, it's
your muscle
visceral
mass,
fat.
all your visceral fat,
Yeah.
everything.
It's not good.
Fletch went today because we're having a chat about Fletcher and goes, I am a fat turd. Wait for this. They do all the tests. Fletch has the heaviest head they've ever measured in this place.
That does not surprise me.
6.5 kilo head.
A head, 6.5
6.5
kilos. Are you
kilos.
serious?
That is a fucking heavy head.
That's
Does
bigger
he
than
have? Did he have neck issues?
No.
I'm
No,
wondering
but
if I've
I
got a
said,
heavy head.
Yeah, it's like well, the NFL players, they put like their helmets. They've all got really strong necks because they do all the practice with the helmets on.
Yeah.
So I guess Fletcher's neck would be very
So,
strong.
but that's 6.5 kilos. That's bigger than a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Ba-
Well,
wild.
yeah,
Hence-
I
Yeah,
think so,
babies
yeah.
are about 3 kilos,
Hence
2.5
the
kilos.
nickname Bear's Head. That's his nickname.
I remember I did a Dexa scan when I was at my last year at Melbourne. They got like, we'll see, because you can see like if your left knee has or your left thigh has more muscle than your right thigh, so you can make it stronger. My right arm compared to my left arm was an extra like 2 kilos. And I remember the doctor called me in and he goes, like, we haven't seen this much of a differential.
I think we
between-
know exactly why.
And I remember I was sitting there, and the doctor was there, and the bloke who was doing the Dexa scan, and I was just sitting there, like beads of sweat were just dripping down my thing, and he goes, like, have you had shoulder injuries as to why you would have lost muscle mass on your left? I was like, no. And he's like, oh, right. And then obviously he got to it in the end, like a lifetime of just
Jerking off.
wanking.
just right-handed.
Gold medalist
Well,
at the
can't you
Wanking
do
Olympics.
Why don't
Nah.
you mix it up?
No, it doesn't feel the same, Bradley.
Sometimes it's like you get lactic and everything on one arm, and you just. No, I sometimes lay on my right arm to try to make it numb, so it feels like somebody else.
Yeah, I've walked in and Dad's just got this lazy dead arm, and he's looking away like he's not even in the room. So who is that?
I get drunk. I get drunk. And just totally out of my mind, lay on your arm, just stand up, and I just go, "Wow!"
Oh my god!
I asked myself out.
We did it.
Take myself to the movies.
on the Dexas because I got them done pretty much every year in my career. We'd always have a laugh because the head of performance would sometimes put them all on like a wall so everyone could see it and you could sort of like manage it all year and then compare it to yourself. But because when they do the full body scan and it's not quite an X-ray, but it is, but isn't. But it
Well, is it or isn't?
It shows like your outline of your skin.
Yeah.
So then like it shows your bones and whatnot. And I had metal in my arm, so it would show little bits of what's out of place and stuff.
Oh.
But everyone's cock would be outlined.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you could see it straight. So it was like pretty much, but it was only if you're really like focused in on it. You'd see people once they all got put up, you'd just see some bloke just go straight to it and just go start like looking at all the decks.
MRIs are the same.
God.
If you get an MRI, you can see, because Jack Howarth the other day down the Melbourne Storm, he was getting his groin MRI'd, and when he went into the doctor's office at Melbourne to see it, he's like, he just saw his penis outline, like right there next to it, and she's like pointing at like where, like the area that they were
groin.
scanning, and he's just like,
Oh no!
like,
But you're looking at my penis.
yeah, my pen 15.
It's very like interesting too. It shows you like your bone density and everything. Like it's pretty.
I'd highly recommend it to everyone.
Thank you very much, Mr. Andrew Abdo.
A film famous. Is anyone else?
Well,
have
hang on.
anything from their
What
week?
about your earbuds? Found.
Oh, JD, you're a hero.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for those people that don't remember, I lost my AirPods after a big weekend a couple of weeks ago. And then while me and Razzman were in the Hunter Valley, boss, they turned up.
Yeah, Matt
I actually-
saw
I went down to the IGA.
sign.
Got some. As I'm walking past, there's some lady just staring at this like notice on a pole, and I thought, I guess you look and you go, oh, she could be a little bit crazy. She had that sort of look. I thought, what's she looking at? I went and looked, and I went, earbuds found and a phone number. I went, are you shitting me? And rang JD, and it went from there. JD came over, dropped him off. Champion bloke.
Yeah.
North Narrabeen boy.
Sounds like the start of a beautiful friendship.
Yeah. Well, he was pumped. He goes, man, you get out in the surf. And I went, not much anymore, JD. You know, I'm a bit of a guy. One of my biggest fears has been embarrassed. I'm not going to all the grommets and fall over and then take the piss out of me. He goes, brother, you come down to North Narrabeen, you're going to be one of the boys, and I'll just charge into a few. I went, you know, JD, I'll consider that. Yeah. And
Dad,
I did.
Do you think for someone who's been very successful, had a great illustrious career in sport and in media,
keep going.
Do you you have quite of a fear of failure? You would say.
Well, I think it's the fire that flames the. I've got that wrong. I was going to say.
Fuck, you butchered that.
I think most people do.
The fire that
everyone
powers the ambition.
Well,
fuels the ambition.
Everyone, you need a fear of failure. You need to have a certain degree of fear of failure. Everybody has it. It's just managing it. Yes.
Well, because some fear of failure prevents you from actually.
Some people go too far.
things.
In a sport capacity, some people take their fear of failure onto the field and they actually don't try things out of fear of failure. The best people have the fear of failure, so they practice so much so they don't get embarrassed.
And one can easily tip into the other. Right at the back end of my career, right at the very end where you can't move like you used to and you haven't got the same skills, it actually starts to tip in that way, because it's the same. Like me, fear of failure is triply preparing. So then I just get out the dice is rolled and I just go for it. But then the back end of my career, I started playing it safe. Don't call the ball here. Don't do that. You're worried about making mistakes. You're paranoid about your age.
But even now in your media career, right? I would say you have quite a fear of failure because you're a very over preparer. You prepare because you don't want to be left straight. Like you have a fear of.
I tell you what, I don't have a fear of failure anymore, but I've actually trained myself to prepare well. So for me, I just make sure whatever I do, I'm always triply prepared. And that's just force of habit. That's habit more than fear.
And if you care about something, you prepare for it. You put the effort in.
Spot on.
Put the work in. Whether you're going down a coal mine, whether you're a garbo, you prepare the best you possibly can. Don't go out and get on the piss the night before and then show up and train it.
I actually had a couple of beers once an hour before I went on the game, but I didn't know I was going to go on.
That was accidental, though.
That was accidental, yes. Had 2 beers, then got the call
How'd you play?
Actually, I did okay. 25 tackles in 20 minutes, even though I replaced the wrong guy and I got blamed for the loss. But anyway, nonetheless, that's by the by. Film, fame and vinyl, and I tell you what, I triply prepared for this, and I fear failure on this one, quite rightfully so. I was listening to Colin Jackie the other day, Coops, were on there, and guests on the show with these 3 young Kiwi guys that have rode from Peru to Cairns.
Yeah. 3 Scottish, yeah.
How do you do that?
3 Scotsmen. I said Kiwis. 3 young Scottish guys.
How do you ride from Peru?
Rode.
Oh, road.
Yeah.
You know what? Kyle said the same thing as you because letting people in.
R-O-W-E-D.
Yeah, sometimes
right.
Kyle will only know what's coming up on the show literally 2 minutes before it goes to air. So the executive producer, Nat, goes, all right, up next, Kyle, we've got these 3 Scottish guys who rode from Peru to Cairns.
Spot on.
And he goes...
Yeah, and rode a bike. Yeah,
he goes, they rode from Peru to Cairns. He goes,
how'd they get over the water?
How the fuck did they cycle over the Pacific Ocean? And she goes, what? And she goes, they cycled? How did they ride a bike? And she goes, they rode, like R-O-W.
Yeah.
Mate, I actually felt their exhilaration when they said they were coming into Cairns and at night, crystal clear night, stars out, they actually... rode, as in rowing, over the Great Barrier Reef.
Yeah.
And I thought, how exhilarating would that be?
Did they all row in the one vessel?
One.
Yeah.
And how long did it take them?
That's Trish. That's
broke the record.
That's one of life's great questions.
Okay.
It was the record. Don't know how
they
long
broke
it took.
a record.
Jack, can
they
you
broke
Google
the
that?
record.
Oh,
I'll say that, and it makes me think, I want to do something like that. I remember once reading a book called 3 Men on a Bike. You might be able to buy it. And it was these guys who rode from Cape Town to Cairo.
Really?
Yeah.
Right here, 139 days, 5 hours and 52 minutes.
139 days out in the ocean.
Scottish brothers Ewan, Jamie, and Lachlan McLean. Ewan and Jamie and Lachlan McLean are finally on solid ground, setting a new world record for the fastest full unassisted non-Pacific row from Lima, Peru to Cairns, Australia.
Non-Pacific.
Tell you what, you would hope.
What a name that is. Lachlan McLean.
Yeah, it sounds like
I love it.
that's like Bruce Willis's character in Die Hard, John
McClane.
I will say as well,
Not really.
you would hope they had some like banana boat on there because 139 days out there.
Scotsman.
Talk about skin cancer. Like
Yeah.
you'd hope you
Yeah.
slip, slop, slap.
Straight through the equator.
I want to do something. We should just get something. I'm thinking
Yeah,
with
you
all
keep
our
thinking about that.
all our podcast listeners, we do a walk once. I reckon we get all our podcast listeners like a troop, and we do it for a special charity, and we walk from the Gold Coast to Sydney.
Walk.
Yeah, people do it all the time.
I'd rather ride a bike.
Well, you can do what you want.
Yeah, as
It'd
long
get
as
very
mate,
boring.
our listeners can drive, you can catch a train. As long as you get from the Gold Coast to Sydney
Find a way.
without flying.
What are those little things, that you like a scooter that you hop on and off?
An electric scooter.
like a
No, there's another
Green
name
bike.
for them. No, there's another one. They're like a scooter. They're not a bike.
Oh yeah, I know those things.
What are they called? They're like a scooter, a bigger scooter.
And
that
we'll
you
come
hop on
back
and
to
off.
it. We'll come back to it. Anyway, Mark Wahlberg, he
words.
was on the Colin Jackie O show that morning as well, and he's going to make a movie on these three young Scottish guys. So I went, righto, Mark Wahlberg. What are our? By the way, is anyone
Marky Mark.
Razzman? Here's a question to you: Have you ever had a burger at
Wahlburgers?
Wahlburgers?
No.
No, me neither.
It feels wrong. I feel like it's like Starbucks on Manly Beach as well. It just doesn't feel.
Doesn't feel right. No, I agree with you. I agree with you. Three favourite Mark Wahlberg films: Gold, Silver, and Bronze.
Who do you want to go first? Sea Dog will go. My bronze, The Fighter. That's, I believe, an Oscar was given to Christian Bale for it. Christian Bale's the brother of Mark Wahlberg.
He was Dickie Ward.
Yeah, I love Christian Bale as an actor. I love that movie.
He's awesome.
Because I look at a lot of movies of Mark Wahlberg. He's probably more of a movie star than an actor, where he's not. His acting skills aren't like next level. But in that movie, alongside Christian Bale, sorry, don't want to shit on Mark Wahlberg, but I love him. Because then my Silver is one of my favorite comedies of all time. The Other Guys. He is that good in The Other Guys with Will Ferrell. That bloody
They do
good.
work well together.
They're great because he just plays a great straight man. He's very good. I'm a peacock. You got to let me fly. He's very good in it. And then number one, my gold, one of my favorite movies growing up, Shooter, where he's the sniper. He's an awesome marksman. They call him out because they want to get him to help assassinate someone, or like as a security.
They aim to stop an assassination.
Yeah, and then they stitch him up, and it's on like they frame him. It's very good. You should watch it.
Very good.
Jacko, what about you, man?
I've gone with I had Shooter as my bronze. I love that movie.
Shooter.
Boogie Nights as my silver.
I found that depressing.
I love
I was
Boogie Nights.
disturbed by that.
One of the greatest scenes in Boogie Nights is the moment he realizes he's at rock bottom when he's sitting there at an orgy on the lounge with one of his mates who's John C. Reilly, and he's sitting there and like the camera just sits on him as everything's unfolding in the room around me, and it's just the best piece of acting by Mark Wahlberg ever, I think, in any movie he does, where he literally just sit there and you just see him slowly, after like 90 seconds of footage, you see him just start to realize, I've got to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I've hit rock
It's a
bottom.
Paul Thomas Anderson movie, isn't it? I think.
Who the hell?
Don't know. I'm not too sure. Is a
great
director.
director,
I'm not too
yeah.
sure if it is. I'll check for you after. And then my number one, my favorite Mark Wahlberg movie is The Other Guys. I just think The Other
so
Guys is just so good, and yeah, he plays a good shit cop. You know, same as he does in The Departed. So good.
Razman. What do you got?
No,
Wahlberg.
Yes, I went. My three was The Departed. Made better. That movie made better by Leo, I think, as well.
Yeah.
I went The Other Guys for my silver.
Yep.
And then one that no one's mentioned so far, Ted.
Yeah. Very
well,
good.
again, you should be my child.
I can be if you want.
Okay, you can be.
Sorry.
I'll switch
Push him in there and drag him out.
You can have Cooper. We'll send Cooper to your house and you can stay.
Yeah, that's
Sounds
I
like
like
another
you
anal
get
birth.
I
Come
like
on.
you
Seriously.
get-
All right,
Okay, well, my
breastfeed. We'll do a
bronze-
live breastfeed.
Ew. Oh, that would be
Freya
difficult.
can feed Trish.
Anyway, my bronze was Ted.
Yeah.
My silver was Four Brothers.
Oh, Four Brothers.
That's a different one. I like
What's
it.
that,
Yeah.
what's that about, Trish?
Oh, yeah, shut up.
Four brothers. I remember that.
And my gold, and it's a lesser known one based on a true story about a man who walks across America, is called Joe Bell. I would suggest
yeah.
people watch it. I'm not going to say any more about it. because there's a very big twist in it.
Did he row from Peru
No, he
to
walked-
Cairns, bro?
No, he walked on his legs.
I've just thought of one of the best ones. Hopefully it's not in your list.
I think it will be. I think my bronze is The Fighter, story of Irish Mickey Ward.
Yep.
The silver, Invincible.
That's the one.
The true story is Vince Papali.
Yeah.
Amazing
Great.
story.
Crazy.
Amazing
Is he
story.
a WWE dude?
Nah.
No,
Yeah.
Vince Papali was what they did. True story. Philadelphia Eagles are having basically they've had 4 or 5 years in the toilet. They're going so bad.
So it's about NFL.
Yes, and what happens is they have an open day. They just say, righto, if you're a fan, doesn't matter here, open day, come and trial.
Yeah.
And Vince Papali does. He's a massive fan and gets a start.
Yeah.
Okay.
They pick him and then he gets his way in. And he plays I think he plays a fair few years there.
Yeah. Then my number one is Boogie Nights, and the story I've got. The reason I asked, I think it's Paul Thomas Anderson.
Oh, yes, I'll check for you. Sorry, my friend.
So he spoke about he wanted the movie to just finish in a high. And do you know the last scene where he goes, You're a star. You're a big fucking star, and he drops his dick out. You know
I haven't seen it.
Oh,
I've
he
never.
talks to himself.
He talks to himself. You're
In
a star.
mirror.
You're a big fucking shiny star, and he drops his
Trousers.
drops his trousers out. He said, "I want a song to really lift that up." So he wanted ELO's Living Thing. You know, like it's a live to just kick straight. And he goes, righto. So he got in touch with Jeff Lynne, the lead singer and songwriter of ELO, and he lends his songs to nobody. And he said, look, I'm making this movie Boogie Nights. Could I just get an audience with you and you sit and watch it privately with me and just see? He said he sat there the whole time, Jeff Lynne, no expression, and he's going, oh, my God, this is the longest 2.5 hours of my life. He fucking hates it. And then the scene comes and he goes, Mark Wahlberg's with me, goes, you're a star. You're a big fucking shiny star. And drops the dick out, and Living Thing kicks in, and Jeff Lynne jumps out of his seat and goes, "Fuck yeah!"
It is Paul Thomas Anderson, Collar. Well
There you
done.
go. Fact checking. True.
Imagine after all that story and it wasn't him.
Oh, mate.
Burt Reynolds, Cobbo, might be the MVP of that movie as well. Though.
Oh, Burt Reynolds is
so good.
He's ace.
I need to watch it. I haven't watched it.
Cooper,
Yeah.
it's insane.
And one of the best
That
soundtracks.
surprises me.
One of the best soundtracks too. It is that good.
Right.
How
Again,
good?
it's really it's a little bit like it's very similar to a drug movie in the fact that you get drug movies like Blow and whatnot. In the first half of the movie you're watching, you go, oh man, looks like great fun. They're having a great time. The second half of the movie turns into a real
it's-
tragedy.
yeah,
That's
it's
what
very sad.
Boogie Nights is like that.
Boogie.
What do you got there, Trish? You got what?
We'll do that at the end. I've got a quiz for us.
Oh.
While everyone's on a light, bubbly note. So this quiz,
By
is
the way, going good, Razzman.
Razzman, you're fucking killing it. Thank you, boss.
you're much better than Jack.
Well, let's not say that until we see his finished work.
Oh, come on.
yeah,
There's been a
seriously.
couple of times where I've, forgotten to press some buttons. But
As I said,
You are treated like her son now.
Yeah.
This is what happened.
And-
Buildeth up, teareth down.
and FYI, make sure I look all right. That's the main thing you need to worry about.
He's not that good. You know what I
He's
mean?
not
salmon,
a
you know, it's salmon
magician.
sperm in the,
Okay.
in the eyes.
Oh yeah, I need some of that.
This is a new quiz. This is called How Many? Okay. That doesn't explain what it is, but that was
No.
just the title for it. Working title, okay? I've only just come up with it.
Excellent.
So I've got 3 categories here. I'm going to give you guys a category, and then if you think how many you think you can name, so you might say I can name 7 of them. Trish says I can name 9 of them. Jack, you might say I can name 12 of them, and then once you guys say no, Jack, give it a crack. You have to name 12 things in that category,
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
I love it.
and I'll give you a minute, and then it's pretty easy from there,
Okay,
right? That's
let's
pretty-
go.
Are we saying
Get
a
into
name, Coop, at the end of this?
No, you don't buzz in or anything. It's
All right.
you
It's,
just
it's,
say
it's like an auction,
Sorry, my
if you
bad.
like, a highest bidder.
sports with balls. Who wants to kick off?
I'll say 12.
You can name 12. Jack, you can pass. You don't need to do it.
Pass, yeah.
I'll say 13.
Okay.
All right, you want to give it a crack?
Yeah.
All right, Trishy. Ready, set, go.
1 minute.
Basketball, netball, soccer, golf, American football, Gaelic football. Did I say baseball? Baseball, softball, pickleball, tennis, ping pong,
One more.
pool, snooker.
Oh, that's 13. Yeah, that's
you
pretty
nailed
good.
that.
Jesus, all
Fucking
right.
hell, Trish.
You did
yeah.
that in 23 seconds.
You pause to tell some yarn sometimes, and yet you fucking just nailed that word for word.
There
Well
it
done.
is.
I'm impressed.
Oh, unbelievable.
Impressive.
That would be one to me.
Shit on me. That's a woman who knows her balls.
I'm very good with balls.
Okay, Trish.
You're okay.
You're with your sons.
I've forgotten.
Too much?
Yes, you're with your sons. I can make the joke.
And
Oh,
Razzman.
sorry.
And I've got a
No
friend.
more rimming jokes.
I've got a friend in the room. That's horrific that you
Thanks,
said that.
Coops.
Friend.
Razzman
It's
loves
the
it.
nicest thing you've ever said about me.
Razzman. Okay, who the hell lives with us? Okay, next category: items you'd find in the bathroom.
12.
9.
You got to go either more or pass. You don't
Sorry.
that's
No,
a
'cause
man.
that's pass. Pass.
15.
You want to go, Jack? You want to go more? Trish knows her bathroom.
16.
All right.
17.
Okay, I got to give it to
All
her.
right. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go, Trish.
Toilet, bath, shower, towel, face washer, hand towel, powder, deodorant, razor, aftershave, makeup, soap, shampoo, conditioner, toilet brush,
It's 15.
Do you keep your dildos in there still?
bleach.
Bleach. Oh, I'm not going to give you bleach in the bathroom.
Okay, no bleach.
2 more.
Toilet cleaner, as in like this stuff. Room spray.
Did you just come on?
Did you just
Sorry, Razzman.
No, it's a Jersey Day ball.
No, it wasn't. No, it was Trish.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
Jersey Day ball.
You did get enough. That's 7.
Yeah, that's good. Wow. Trish, okay. Trish is 2-0.
Jeez, you're good. I knew that was going to really lean into Trish's favour there.
Because I spend a lot of time in the bathroom.
Yeah, you're cutting them.
Well, you're winning, Trish, so we can just give it another one, all right?
Yeah.
That's
Animals.
the double down. We'll say things like you wash.
Let's not go there.
Get
Okay.
your mouth out.
Animals you can have as pets.
5.
9.
10.
11.
12.
13.
Can we let someone else have a freaking go?
No.
Just
Oh,
let.
isn't this amazing? The minute I can do
I'm
something
with you,
and I'm
Trish.
participating,
Trish.
he's trying to put me back
I am
into my
so
box.
with you. You are a
Trish,
pig.
You've won the
You
game.
are, mate.
Can we just hear from one other person?
Why can't I have my competitive spirit shine?
I'm with
You're
you.
amazing. You've won gold.
She can have
Why-
a cake and eat it too.
For the sake of listening, can we let Dad have a crack?
Oh, because we haven't heard enough of him. Go on.
No, I'm okay. I've dropped out. I was
Okay, you go then.
Go on,
13.
Trish. How many you got?
13.
3,
Okay.
2, 1, go.
Budgie, parrot, guinea pig, rabbit, dog, cat, mouse, hamster, chickens, cow, lamb.
Hold on.
goat.
Yeah, hang on. Wait,
No,
go back.
Not chickens. Chickens.
What are you talking about? I had them.
No, that's
I had them as a
I'm
pet.
so- I'm-
I'll give
I
you
used
that.
to chase them in the yard. I had chickens as
so
pets.
did Rocky Balboa and one, didn't he? They're his pets.
They were my pets and their
Dad,
names.
If you interrupt how many again, I will strike you.
Sorry.
Okay, go.
Sorry,
I'm
Razzman.
up to like
You
12,
said
aren't I?
chicken. Your chicken was 9, and then you said cow at 10. Go from cow.
Yeah, and goat. Did you get goat?
Goat 11.
And rooster. People have roosters.
No,
you
I'm
used,
not
to have,
gonna-
you used to have a rooster.
Trish, I'm counting.
Domesticated,
I'm
Frank
Frank was no
Okay.
pet.
All right. A canary, a goldfish. What else? How
That's
many
it.
am I
That's
up to?
yeah. I'll give
Yeah.
you that. Jesus,
This game is easy.
Wow. I will say, Trish, that was fucking impressive.
she was pretty good, dude. Don't swear. Why are you swearing?
What?
Do not swear in this house.
That was a clean
sorry,
sweep,
Cooper.
I might add, people.
Listen to the ant judging Muhammad over there.
I know. No.
Did you not have one more just for me and Dad to have a go at, Coop? Is there
I'll
any?
just make up another one
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
want.
Yeah, go
Oh,
on.
Trish,
And
are
I
you gonna-
won't, and I'll be quiet.
Let's go items. No, let's not do items. Let's do things you take to the beach.
7.
8.
9.
10.
All right, Jack, you want to have a crack? Go.
Okay.
All right, hang on. Let me just get the timer out. 3, 2, 1, go.
Towel, water bottle, umbrella, beach seat, phone,
Yep.
keys. You have to get there somehow.
Hey, no. They don't count. They're-
Sunscreen.
I'm letting you have your phone, not keys.
Okay, sunscreen.
6, yep.
Suntan lotion.
Okay, yeah.
Yep. Oil. Some say oil. Zinc. Beach ball.
You've already done beach ball.
No, he hasn't.
Maybe he hasn't.
A hat. What's that? 9.
Yeah,
I need one more.
Just one more.
Let's go with shovel.
What are you doing with a shovel?
The
Kids
children
say-
are playing with the shovel.
Thanks,
Jack,
Trish.
you're not a child, and if you
he's
don't have any, if you
he's
take
building sandcastles.
I love digging holes at the
That is really up for interpretation because I could say record player. People say record player. I
could
take
bring
a
a
record
boombox.
player to the beach.
Dad, you can't take a record
would
play.
not.
Don't you need to plug it in?
Yes, you do.
No, you don't. You can just there's ones that operate on battery.
That's bullshit.
I love
You could take a radio or a boombox because you see them down at the beach.
Yeah, ghetto
I've
bla-
actually seen a hamster down at the beach too. Remember that?
No, it was a ferret, Trish.
Oh, sorry, ferret.
I'm not letting
Remember
you take.
that?
Yeah, I remember that. It was on a leash.
I know. It was
You been
bizarre.
bit by a ferret, anyone?
Nah,
Not
you,
recently.
Not good.
you've been bitten by ferret.
Yeah, we used to go ferreting all the time with the old man. Got bit.
Sorry,
why were you
my
holding your
grandfather.
finger?
Ferret.
Go back again. You've used it as like a verb of such as doing like it's a normal activity. Ferreting.
Yeah, ferreting.
How do
What
you
is
go
that? Are you
ferreting?
hunting them?
Yeah, it's not a really happy memory, so I won't really be
It's a bit
alluding
of
to it.
childhood
I think
trauma
it's.
for him.
I think it's quite barbarous, like barbarianism.
Jeez,
whatever.
it sounds like we really went down a dark alley.
Katrina-
That's
Oh,
brain
no.
there.
And my grandfather had kept ferrets, and one day he said, "Mate, grab that ferret for me." And I grabbed it and swung around, bit, and mate, you just can't get them off.
Right.
Wow, that's a weird part. That's
Did you have a rabies shot after that?
No, I didn't. But there's a reason I don't want to talk about the ferrets.
I
What
can-
the ferrets are there to do, and it's traumatized me. I don't like to do
There
it.
is so much to unpack in your life. I don't know
Wow.
where to start.
It's a real
If there's
dark
a really
alley
good
there.
therapist that deals in ferreting, we'd love to hear from you.
There is Ferret McCaffrey.
Ferret McCaffrey.
Okay, we got a bit of.
Okay, today is Jersey Day, and that celebrates 10 years of life-changing conversations based around the organ and tissue
Organ donations,
donation
yeah.
of young Nathan Gremo.
Yeah,
Now, and it's 10 years ago since he...
great family, the Gramo
Yeah.
family. Great family.
Yeah, and there have been a lot of sporting communities. They do it every year.
Yep.
Boys show up to training with their jerseys on, and it's all about
Awareness.
Yeah, brave
And the
awareness.
conversations.
both. I'm sure they'd
it's-
love some money as well.
And it's,
Raising,
and it's a great way to do it. You go to the workplace and everyone's wearing their jerseys on the day, whatever
Yeah.
sport you follow.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. Just a question on this. What is your favourite? Because they say retro jerseys. At this time of the year, all the sports stores, they sell miles of retro jerseys in around this time. What's your favourite retro jersey back in the day? Like,
Oh, geez.
I think the Balmain.
Oh, the Balmain one's cool.
Balmain.
The old milk one's pretty cool. I
Canberra
saw Fletch wearing it the other day. the Knights 97 jersey's hectic, I reckon.
Yeah, it's
Whenever I
great
see that
jersey.
around.
Is that the stripe one?
Yeah.
you know what's Mickey Mouse? The old Warriors jersey with the collar.
Yeah.
that's my favourite.
Yeah.
Warriors 95, the blue one.
Yeah, it is.
Razzman, you got a favourite jersey, man?
Retro jersey?
Oh, I'd probably say the old Balmain or
Again, he should be my
or
child.
Cowboys, like the old Cowboys ones. I
Yeah,
think are pretty cool.
the Origin
Oh,
first
I
year.
think I saw
Yeah. Some good jerseys back.
There are some great bloody jerseys.
Newtown.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
So it's about awareness.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
about awareness. You can go and have a look, jerseyday.com.au, and also hashtag any social media pictures at Jersey Day AU. Use the hashtag Jersey Day AU. Donate life.
Just a
and
recommendation.
talk to your family
Yeah, exactly.
about whether you choose to be an organ donor.
Are we organ
And,
donors?
I don't think I am actually.
Yeah.
I need to actually register. If there's any bits they need there, I'm not a bit faulty, but they're welcome to them if they can help someone.
If you could donate,
If you like leather,
if you could, no, actually, I'm not going
that's
to go
not
there.
nice.
I'm only joking, Trish.
Hey,
But you know, can I just make a recommendation before you finish?
Yeah.
If you want to watch an insane, I think just about the best sports documentary I've ever seen on Netflix. It's called America's Team on the Dallas Cowboys through the 90s. Oh my God, it is insane. It is so good.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I've
you
heard that.
will not be disappointed.
It is good. I watched a bit of it with you the other day. Pretty handy. Hey, a bit of feedback as well. Last week, I was talking about the L90 Muzzer, who's a local,
Muzzer.
and we were talking about the Neutral Bay Walter White, the guy who looks just like the Walter White from Breaking Bad. And I asked a lot of our listeners, if you have a local sort of, character or creature in your area, send in what their name is and what they do.
Creature.
So this is a new segment, Cooper's Creatures, that I've come up with. Now, there is a bloke out in Campbelltown, apparently. This is from listener Reece, named the Raby Walker. Apparently he walks along, because he walks along Raby Road. Apparently there's a road there. And then the boys, apparently him and his mates would always,
Roper Road.
Raby,
Oh,
what?
Raby Road. Is there a Raby Road?
Yeah.
I thought it was Roper Road.
No, never
What
interrupt.
would you know? A road in Campbelltown.
Yeah, I know.
Because I used to work at Triple M, the traffic reports. Cars.
There is a lot of roads and streets out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, apparently he'd wear black suit, white snakeskin shoes, and a smart casual shirt, and he was famous in the area. Everyone would yell out encouragement, and then he'd always apparently like run up to the car and tell you to F off or get out of the car so he can knock you out. So I think that's
It's like my father, Gary.
Now, this is my favourite one. If you're down in the, or heading to the Maroonbula or Pambulo area, there is a bloke called the Main Beach Masturbator.
Tyron, wish out your disgrace.
And one of our listeners here, Pat, he actually dressed up as the MBM at his brother's 30th birthday. So shout out to him. And then the last one here from listener Hayden, he said, "G'day, shit lips." What the hell? Loyal Perth listener. He's from Perth, and he has a character called the Midlands Mad Dog. He cruises around on a push bike. If you happen to stop, if you happen to stop alongside him at the lights with your window down, he would bark at you. And if you called him the Mad Dog, he'd start screaming and yahooing at you.
Oh man,
You know, it's always
love
concerned
it.
me.
What?
Adults riding BMXs.
Yeah, I'm with
Adult
you.
men
I'm with ya.
riding BMXs.
I am with you on that.
Creep me
Yeah.
out.
Yep.
Yeah,
Just
wrong.
I am with you. Especially the worst thing I've ever seen is a man on the back of standing on pegs on his son's BMX bike.
Oh.
Remember the
worst thing
pegs?
you've ever
Yeah.
seen.
That's the
It
worst
sticks
thing
out the side.
I have ever seen.
Razzman, did you enjoy that today?
Yeah, loved it.
Mate, welcome, mate. Welcome to the family.
Who's your
welcome to the
favourite?
podcast.
Yeah, it's a tough one to answer. I'll answer that next week.
Yeah, good one. Exactly.
I like
Just
that.
sleep on it.
Does anyone annoy you? Does anyone on here that may interrupt or anything like that?
I'd probably say you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
I like it. I like it. Yeah, we've got our finals coming out soon. Razzman, I'd like you to join us sometimes. You do know your football inside out.
Yeah.
Just enjoy us for some of the finals podcasts.
And we'll know whether the Titans, whether they get the spoon or not.
It's between them and the Knights, right?
I tell you what, I'll call it here now. We won't be getting the spoon. It'll be the Knights.
Okay.
I'm with you.
Interesting.
I'm with you, Frey.
All right. Sweet.
Okay, cool.
All right, guys. Thanks for
Hey,
listening.
Razzman, I think she's with you.
Thanks for listening, guys. See you later.
Yeah.